Hi everyone and welcome back if you're returning. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So I'll give you a quick bit about me before I start the message. I'm a seer, so I tap into past, present and future energies. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for spirit. So whatever comes through on these messages comes through, whatever message spirit wants to come through. But I must let you know I am a twin flame, so most of my readings are twin flame related right now. So you're either a twin, about to meet your twin, or already in some sort of established twin flame connection if you've been guided to this channel, or it's shown up in your feed for whatever reason. So hello and welcome, and I really hope you find the answers you're looking for here. Hello to all my new subscribers. I love when you say in the comments I'm new here. I love that. I'm so grateful to anyone who watches one of my videos and subscribes. I'm so grateful to you all. And as always, hello to all my OG subscribers who have been with me from the start and who I really feel connected to on numerous levels. And it's just been an amazing journey for me, getting to know you all and getting to know your stories and things. So thank you so much. It really makes this journey easier knowing that we're all experiencing similar things. So thank you all very, very much. So let's begin. Calling in my ancestors, my spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. I call you in now for your love, guidance and protection throughout as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Thank you. Archangel Michael, can you please surround myself, my children, my dog, my home in a golden bubble of God's protection at all times as I bring forward a clear message to the Twin Flame Collective. Can I also ask that whoever watches this message online, you surround them, their loved ones, their home and pets in a golden bubble of God's protection also. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Metatron, can you please stabilise the connection between myself and spirit, ensuring that only clear and concise messages can come through for the highest and the greatest good of the Twin Flame Collective at all times. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Sending love, light and gratitude to you all. Thank you for being here, for your love, your wisdom, your clarity and protection throughout. And so it is. Sorry, my diffuser sounds like someone's doing the toilet in the background. I just hear that trickling water. It actually sounds very nice. So let's clear the energy and then I'll tell you where I think we could go tonight. So let's see. Two very strange things have just come through. Just before I hit record on this message, I heard the song by Adele, Feel My Love. Someone wants you to feel their love, or someone's sending love to you through the twin flame bond or something. But I also just heard, and just before my third chime, I heard scarlet fever. So I don't know if this is somebody who has had scarlet fever in past lives, or somebody who has scarlet fever now. I mean, I don't know, is scarlet fever even still a recognised illness? I'm not too sure. I heard scarlet fever. Or maybe that's the colour of someone's paint that they're painting their bedroom. I don't know, but scarlet fever is significant. And it was so strange because earlier on I heard Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone. So I don't know if somebody has connections to there, someone's from there, someone has family there, or someone's with somebody. I don't know why I felt somebody was maybe worked there, based there. Maybe some humanitarian project about to take place there or something. Either way, where we're going to go first. I haven't got a lot of decks here. I'm going to try and keep this short because I know people stay up and I really appreciate you all. Thank you to the people that stay up putting matchsticks in your eyelids to stay awake to watch my message. That is so kind. Thank you. But I'm going to try and make this short. So for the poor people that are staying awake, thank you so much. I've got a few decks here tonight now. there's definitely some sort of spiritual guidance coming through for something, because I've got my spiritual guidance cards, and I've got my music cards tonight, but I might begin with the tarot, and I've got the Ancient Sites card. I actually adore those cards. They are absolutely amazing. And I've got one deck of, and I've got one oracle deck. Let's start with the tarot and see where we go. You may have noticed in my intro now I've started saying the Twin Flame Collective, because I feel at the moment all my messages are Twin Flame related. That might not always be the case. Page of Pentacles in the World. Someone wants a new cycle with you. New beginning. But at the moment all my readings are definitely because I am what's called a Twin Flame Facilitator. I'm a twin myself. So one of my purpose at the moment is to help the Twin Flame Collective to balance out their energies. So that's what I'm doing, amongst other things, by the way. I wish I could say this was the only thing I do, but I've got various creative projects and writing projects and art projects and stuff on the go as well, but it's all good and it's all stuff I love, and that is what your divine purpose should be. It's everything you love to do. So I am very blessed. I get to help people, I get to do what I love, and I get to connect with some beautiful people every day, so I cannot complain. So let's see, can I get some clear and concise messages, please, for this energies I'm picking up on tonight? Now, my dreams, actually, I should have mentioned them at the start. I had a couple of powerful dreams, very divine masculine dreams, might add. A lot of testosterone. Actually, there was one about a masculine trying to prove his strength and prove that he was the one that should take. So there was a lot of testosterone and guys kind of competing for strength. Now the Ace of Pentacles is coming out here. Somebody wants to come in and prove that I think that they are the one for you. So, this could be a feminine with a number of suitors coming in here, or this is just a masculine who is actually ready to prove that he can step up and be the true emperor, the true masculine you're looking for. Because my dream was very like, "Grr." And it wasn't like it was an old fashioned dream. It was actually guys in sweaters and jeans. But it was very strange, and there was a shower involved, but they were fully clothed. Okay, so as I'm talking, wow. So somebody has made a decision. Somebody who has been stuck at indecision for a long time has finally made a decision. They want to come and offer somebody an Ace of Pentacles. The other dream I had as well was there's a masculine who wants, now this masculine is a born leader, I feel, but he's been people pleasing and he's been trying to take his lead from his feminine. Yeah, there's the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this person's coming in here with some sort of message to begin with. They're coming in with something along the lines of, hey, how are you? Are you free anytime over the next few days? But he's coming in with a small offer of a date or something to begin with, but he wants it to eventually go to there. Now I'm saying he because I had very, very powerful divine masculine dreams last night. And as I say in another, yeah, the Chariot on the bottom. Yeah, somebody's coming towards you here, feminine. But I think they're ready to step up and prove that they deserve the title of your emperor. Yeah, this is someone who has been resisting love and romance for a while. This is somebody who has been rejecting the notion of romance, the total thought of being lovey-dovey and romantic. Now, this masculine I'm picking up on, I do feel they are romantic and they are loving, but something could have happened in their past that made them shy away from being romantic and loving, like as if like somebody they maybe lavished a lot of love and affection and romance on in the past used them. took them for granted. So I do feel this masculine is romantic and loving and very emotional, but they resisted showing you that side to them because possibly they were hurt in the past. And it stopped them making a decision. But that decision has now been made. They've now made a decision, which is good. Progress, right? Yeah, they just want to release the burdens here. They want to release all the burdens. Yeah. Let me see. So yeah, in Mother Dream there's a masculine. Now it was weird because the masculine's coming up as a dog to a feminine, but it was because he was taking lead from the feminine. So the feminine was kind of showing him, she was trying to keep him under control, but not in a bad way. Like he was running about trying to jump up on everyone, trying to please everyone, and everybody was laughing at him because he was being a bit of a, you know, he was running around wagging his tail, jumping up on everyone's legs, trying to get everyone's attention. And his female was just shaking her head and kind of smiling and calling him back and saying, you need to, you know, you need to calm down. And because this dog was supposed to be leading a pack of dogs on some sort of race. But then a big, huge rat walked out of the trees. And this dog ran over to the rat and was really, really friendly, wagging its tail. And the feminine knew that the rat was nearly as big as a dog. And it stood up on its back legs, so it was really tall as well, and it was a weird thing to say, but it had some sort of weapon in its hand. And at that point the feminine shouted the dog back with fear and like, please stay up, but the dog couldn't see because the dog had been too busy people pleasing and trying to do everything to please everyone else. But this rat was, now I'm not saying rats are bad, rats are very intelligent animals, but in this dream the rat was clearly out to hurt the dog. So I don't know if that's significant to this masculine or not. But there could be a masculine who's so over being a people pleaser and being there for everybody else. Yeah, I think, look, Two of Cups. He's ready to invest in himself and this connection. I feel, look, Two of Cups, yeah, and Queen of Cups. He's ready to invest in his love for a Queen of Cups. He's coming in here. Yeah, he's coming in. And the Knight of Wands. He's made, this is quick action. The Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands together. That is fast paced. That is fast action. And right behind that, Ace of Wands. Wow. I feel that this masculine is done trying to please. Now he could have been trying to please family, friends. He could have been trying to keep everybody happy. Like, you know, you know, like Al Bundy, if anyone who watched Married with Children years ago, and it was Al Bundy just sitting on the couch, just handing money over his shoulder, right, left and centre, even the dog got a few dollars. That's what I feel this masculine, were just people pleasing. And so, and they were too scared, I feel, to open up and be romantic to their feminine, this Queen of Cups. Can you tell me more about this? Who is this energy I'm picking up on here? Wow. Hierophant. Could be a Taurus masculine. I'll get some zodiac signs now, but this is telling me this masculine. Yeah, he could have been a people pleaser in his community. Now, community can be family, friends, but also if he works in the community, he could have been so busy. You know why these people, you know, like clients, even work clients or something. But the Hierophant's also telling me this masculine is now done with that. He has now made up his mind that he wants something solid, and he wants something. I feel this masculine wants to wake up in the morning and see his feminine to be the first thing he sees in the morning. I think he's tired of being alone. I think his people pleasing and his cutting himself off to romance has left him very, very lonely. And I think he now wants this. He wants this traditional, he just wants this traditional kind of love, this traditional kind of relationship. He probably never ever had it before. He probably wanted it, but something could have happened in the past. Yeah, Five of Wands. Yeah, 5 of Wands, 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups, and Page of Wands. So this tells me two things. This masculine has dealt with a lot of conflict in their past, possibly in a connection that they thought was their 10 of Cups, and it just led to conflict. But also this masculine now wants to come in here in sort of fresh energy, and Page of Wands come in here with new energy, motivated to bring something fresh and new to this connection. I feel like he has been really conflicted about coming forward, probably because of something that happened in his past. But this, I believe this is definitely a love connection from past lives as well. But I do think some sort of issue from this masculine's past stopped him from actually opening up. Yeah, he has so many regrets from the past. He regrets the past so much. Something in this masculine's past made him treat his feminine badly, and he regrets that. He regrets the past actions. I mean, we've got the Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands out here so far. I've not got the Ace of Cups yet, but I feel it. I definitely feel this masculine is coming in here with a love offer. I do feel like he is ready to step up. He is ready to prove. Like, I think he's willing to fight off the competition here. He's wanting to say, I am the strongest male here. I am the alpha. He wants to show you that he is the alpha. He is the emperor. Is this masculine ready to step up now for his feminine? Yeah, Tower moment. 9 of Pentacles and 2 of Pentacles. He's now understanding. He could have had it all with this feminine in the past, because he sees this feminine sitting this, I mean, he's probably looking at his feminine going, she's happy. I'm saying she, it could be a he, just reverse switch the roles. You know, she's happy, she's content, she's got it all. And it put this masculine through a tower, because he's looking at your life thinking, that's the life I've always wanted. So how come I'm stuck here, running about, trying to please everybody, not being happy myself, feeling lonely, feeling uncared for and unloved, and my feminine's getting it all. She's 9 of Pentacles, single, happy, blessed, enjoying life. It put this masculine through some sort of transformation. Yeah, they're just... this masculine, yeah, there a lot of pentacles out here. So this masculine definitely could be an air sign, or the feminine could be, but there is the 10 of Cups as well. So let me see if there's, can you tell me this tower, how has this tower affected this masculine now emotionally? Yeah. Now, there's the 4 of Pentacles in this deck is somebody who didn't see the worth of a situation. So this is somebody not seeing the value of a situation or a person. And it came out with the Empress. So this masculine went through a tower because he didn't see the value in his Empress. 4 of Cups. He was oblivious to the worth of his Empress. And I think it was purely because he was too busy pleasing everybody else. And I mean that probably listening to other people, trying to, you know, look good for the guys, trying to look good for, you know, like probably he always wore that. Now I'm saying wearing a mask in the nicest possible sense. I think he was probably, yeah, King of Wands and the World. So this is actually double Sagittarius, Capricorn energy as well. Because this is Sagittarius, and the King of Wands can be Leo or Sag or Aries, but I always kind of get Sag energy off the King of Wands, or Leo, depending where it is in the day, in the spread. But the World card is Sagittarius and Capricorn energy for me, so this could be a Sagittarian masculine who's ending out the cycle. He's got clarity. Yeah, he's got clarity now. He's made a decision. He's got clarity. Look, his eye is wide open. His eye is wide open. He's seen clearly. Yeah, judgment. He's coming in with his heart in his sleeve now. He's coming in open-hearted, open-minded, very emotional, coming in kind of very sheepish and kind of like, you know, yeah, he's coming in, he's definitely coming in very, I'm not going to say emotional, but he's coming in very sincere and ready to kind of open up and maybe speak to you about the reason why he was so closed off to this connection in the past. Now, I've just saw Judgment out here, and I said that was the Hierophant earlier, but it's actually Judgment, so it does make sense because the Judgment card came out. Yeah, the Judgment card came out just after. The Judgment card came out after he was. We got the Eight of Wands. Just after we got the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Wands, the Judgment card came out, which is again is more Sag energy. So this just says he's made a decision now. You know, he's made a judgment call to move towards you. Ace of Cups. Yeah, I felt this. And it doesn't change my mind when I thought that was the Hierophant and I said he wants something solid and he wants a traditional commitment. I still feel that's the case. And the Hierophant will probably come out. But Ace of Cups. Yeah. So sometimes the images in these cards, sometimes I love these cards, but sometimes the images, they confuse me. Sometimes I often get the Hierophant and Judgment mixed up because they're both very blue. So Ace of Cups. So this masculine does love this feminine. But can you tell me why? Can you tell me what stopped this masculine coming towards this feminine in the past? Two of Swords. Again, couldn't make a decision. Five of Pentacles. A feeling of lack. And the Three of Swords because, and it's the Emperor. Yep. And there's the Emperor. Because, look, it just shows you he was blind to love. He couldn't make a decision about love, but it's all because of a toxic, heartbreaking situation from his past that left him feeling in lack and not able to really offer a relationship or anything. So he couldn't make a decision. But this is the Emperor. So we now have the Emperor and Empress out here. So this masculine, I do believe, is a very powerful leader. Now he's probably well known in his community for whatever he does for a living or something. You know, he could have a lot of clients or but his short feeling was not being able to open up his heart to love. And yeah, Chariot, he is definitely moving forward. Knight of Swords. Again, fast energy, fast energy. He was just not willing to open up his heart to love because of past toxic relationships. And I feel that this masculine is very romantic, he's very charming, but I do feel like he opened up in the past to someone and got hurt. Got his heart broken. They could have betrayed him. Yeah. So I'm just listening here to, yeah, this masculine's going through some sort of transformation, and he's definitely moving forward. He's going through some sort of dark night of the soul. He's going through a dark night of the soul. Scorpio, a lot of Scorpio and Cancer energy as well. Ace of Swords, King of Pentacles. He's definitely wanting to come in and speak his truth here. This masculine is definitely, as I say, a leader of some kind, but I think he's taken a lot of his lead from his feminine. He's using his intuition now. He wants this victorious energy. He wants it, and it could be with the High Priestess. He wants to bring justice and a brand new beginning here. He now wants to give equally to this connection. I feel like he wants to give more than equally. I'm just sensing this masculine, all the romantic things that he held back from in the past. So like if he, you know, if you were always the one trying to do lovely things for him. Yeah, hidden emotions. Six of Swords. Nine of Cups. Yeah, this masculine has so much hidden emotion, and I feel like if you were always the one feminine who was doing nice things for them, trying to show how much you cared for them and loved them by doing really nice things to make them feel cared for and loved, but they were just never, they would always just go, oh thank you, you know, but not really do anything back. The Sun. This masculine knows his feminine is his happiness, and look, we've got the Wheel of Fortune right behind that. Double Leo now. Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. I mean, these are two powerful cards together. This is like, this couple are destined for greatness. They're destined for happiness. They're destined for their ultimate happiness. But hold on, I'm just going to see. I think it definitely has to do with toxic past relationships. Yeah. Six of Swords. So the masculine's definitely moving on here. Four of Wands and Temperance. This masculine is definitely healing from possibly some sort of this masculine has been healing from some sort of marriage from someone in the past. But definitely a lot of patience and healing has been required. Was this masculine healing from a heartbreak, and I feel like maybe some sort of toxic marriage or something? Was this masculine dealing with some sort of heartbreak from a toxic marriage? Yeah, look, healing. That's why he wasn't willing to offer. That's why he wasn't willing to offer you anything, because he purely wasn't ready. He didn't have the strength to offer you. It was just like bad timing. Yeah. They want to resolve something with you. There could be a lot of silence between you right now. The smell out of that diffuser is actually making me feel so calm. It's just so lovely. Yeah. Eight of Cups and Strength. So this masculine's getting up the strength here to actually move away from feeling insecure and not good enough for this relationship, because that's what I definitely feel. And when I split the deck with stars here, I feel this masculine he's just purely insecure about opening up and being romantic and letting his walls down to you, feminine. And I do think he has been too busy people pleasing. I mean, as I say, this is a very powerful masculine who definitely, I mean, they love you for a start. But they have definitely, yeah, they have definitely had their heart seriously broken. But I feel that they're coming in more emotionally vulnerable, despite the fact that they turned away from your love. They didn't value your love, Empress. They definitely do now. I mean, as I say, they're ready to invest in love now. They're ready to invest in this love partnership. But yeah, they were definitely resistant of being romantic towards you because of some sort of conflict in the past. Nothing to do with you. But this, as I say, we started with the Ace of Pentacles, which was the first card out in a reading for me is overall energy. So Ace of Pentacles is overall energy of this message. And this person was stuck in decision. They've now made a decision. And I think you're going to hear from them very soon. So let me see. Can I just get some clarification? Is this let me get this straight. Is this masculine now about to return to his feminine here? To make some sort of love declaration to his feminine? I'll get some zodiac sign in a moment. And then we'll dig in a wee bit to what this, what Spirit's message is. Yeah. 9 of Cups. You're each other's emotional fulfillment. You fill each other's cup. Simple as that. You are each other's 10th cup. I feel like you can imagine you both sitting with 9 cups and thinking, oh, I've only got 1 more cup to fill, and then I've got 10 cups. I'm at my ultimate happiness, my dream come true. This is what you're both coming into now. And I mean, we got the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune, so I mean, come on. Yeah. Temperance card again, so definitely a lot of, this is a very healing connection, but patience, and also a lot of understanding and compassion is going to be required here as well. From a Queen of Wands, possibly, or a Queen of Wands is about to send a message, or a message is about to come in here to a Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands could be a first thing, so we are getting a lot of Sag and Leo energy, but it doesn't have to be, because we also got a lot of Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So there is a message coming in here, either to a Queen of Wands or from a Queen of Wands. Is this masculine energy coming in here? Are they coming in here sincere and ready to open up emotionally? I mean, I'd say the 9 of Cups and Temperance is them coming in honest, sincere and open-hearted. I mean, Temperance is pure-hearted. Yeah. So look, a Tower moment and Hanged Man and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm just checking before I say it again. So this person has gone through some sort of divine intervention, some sort of awakening and enlightenment here. And this connection is all completely destined to be. Yeah. There has been a period of delay because this masculine had to actually see things clearly. Magician. This masculine had to see things clearly in order to return to this feminine. Eight of Coins. So I was just looking at the bird on it as well. So this person could definitely be seeing a lot of blackbirds, crows, things like that. But this is someone who is now willing to put in the work, put in the effort. They weren't in the past. And I think it was because of their own fears. Was it this masculine's own fears that stopped them from opening up emotionally to this feminine? 10 of Cups and 2 of Cups. I think they were scared because you made them feel, look at all those cups. You made this person feel. And that scared the bejesus out of them. Because they'd been hurt by somebody in the past that they'd opened up to emotionally. Yeah, Knight of Wands and 9 of Wands. Ready to fight now for their wish fulfillment. They weren't willing to fight before because I feel they'd already given up. But yeah, look, they see clearly. Look, Judgment, Ace of Wands and 7 of Cups. Now look at all the eyes wide open here. That person now knows, they've got clarity. They've made a decision. I mean, they were stuck at indecision for a long time, and there's a Hierophant card, I feel. They do want something traditional with this feminine. They do want something so traditional. Yeah, look at this. This person got betrayed in a relationship, possibly even a marriage. And that is what caused them to close off to you, feminine. I think you just met this masculine at a time where they were healing from a past connection. Yeah. Two of Pentacles. They were trying to get balance back in their life after they were healing and moving on from a toxic relationship, when possibly either just when you met them, or they have left that toxic relationship now, or they were still kind of dealing with the aftermath of a breakup or something. But that's what I feel, and that's why this masculine was so closed off. But he's not anymore. And as I say, this masculine is just a people pleaser. And he could have still been trying to please his you know, his ex-partner or something as well. Yeah, look, new beginning. High Priestess and High Priestess and Empress card come out again together. So this is definitely an Empress who is a High Priestess as well. So, but there's definitely a new beginning coming in here. There's something new being rebirthed between you both. I think definitely fears. Yeah, this masculine's getting ready to lay down the burdens here. Seven of Wands. Yeah, he's ready to fight. He's like, I'm ready. And now I told you my dream was lots of testosterone, men ready to fight. This could be you, feminine, who has lots of energies who are interested in you now, but this person wants this with you. Something traditional. Just let's clarify one more time. Is this person coming in towards this feminine? Look, they regret not making this choice before. They regret whatever choice they made in love here. The Five of Cups and the Lovers. Or they regret choosing to stay single, because I've got the Eight of Pentacles right behind that. The Nine of Pentacles, sorry. They chose to stay, they could have chosen to stay single because, yeah. But again, the Three of Swords is here. So this masculine could have, they regret choosing possibly themselves to stay single. Now, there's nothing wrong with choosing yourself, but this person might have said, right now, I need to just focus on me. I need to focus on being single for a while. I need to find myself again. But they regret that now, because I think they realise that in pushing you away, they didn't really find themselves. They lost themselves. You know, this fell out the deck, Five of Pentacles, yeah. They must want that to come out. Yeah, this person ended up in lack when they lost you. They may have thought they were going to be better off choosing the single life because they'd been hurt so much. Yeah, Page of Cups. This person does want to come in here vulnerable. They love you. I feel that. But I think it was their fear of actually getting into another commitment that stopped them from getting into a commitment. Yeah, Two of Swords. Yeah, they were so indecisive. Like, do I really want to take the risk again of opening up my heart? Do I really want to take the risk of committing to someone when I've just been hurt? Yeah, the Magician. This person is manifesting you back into their life. Simple as that. They are manifesting an opportunity with you again, feminine, and they're just really hoping that you will accept them back into your life. So let me get, I'll see if I can get any zodiac signs. I don't really feel any third parties. I mean, if there was, it was definitely something to do with an ex. But I don't believe that ex can't really be too, there can't be too much on that person's mind, because I'm not picking up a third party at all. So let me see. I'm just trying to see what time it is without my glasses. I should put my glasses on. So let me see. I'm sorry, my hair's still wet. I had to walk the dog with my wet hair. So that's probably why I've got a bit of a cough and probably start sneezing soon as well. Let me see. Can I get some cards for this couple, or this masculine or feminine? Any zodiac signs that are coming through most loud. So catch-22. Now I feel this is this masculine's energy here. And I do get the feeling of rock in a hard place, okay? This masculine was, as I say, a people pleaser, trying to please everyone. I don't believe that this person's got a negative bone in their body, by the way. They were just too scared to be vulnerable with you. But I now think that they got themselves in a situation because it was like, whatever I do now, and I think they're worried now because they pushed you away, feminine. I think they're scared that you're maybe not going to let them come back, or that they're going to have to fight for you, or fight off the competition. But this is, I think whatever decision you both make about each other in this situation, there is a positive outcome. A lot of positivity, and definitely, I mean, just a lot of sun energy. I'm feeling a lot of sun energy. Definitely powerful twin flame connection. This situation can be healed. Honestly, and I get so tired of bleating on about the same thing, but honestly, in a twin flame connection, the love never actually dies away. Yeah, you get frustrated at each other. You do. You get frustrated at each other, not in a, you know, you're not aggressive to each other. It's a silent thing. Like, you just don't talk. You know, there's no kind of violence, no aggression. But you both kind of go into separation and you get angry at each other, you get annoyed at each other, you get frustrated. Especially the feminine. If you're the feminine, you're just like, why can they not feel the same love I feel? Why do they not see what I see? Why am I getting all this amazing love feelings for them, but they've seen nothing for me? But that is a twin flame journey, and twin flame journeys are not... Okay, twin flame journeys are a journey of self, okay? They are about falling in love with yourself again, returning to yourself, healing your own heart, healing your own spiritual wounds and karmic wounds and childhood wounds. I mean, it really is a single journey, okay? And it's only once you've healed on your own single journey that the twin flame journey can actually come back around and be a romantic situation, because I think anyone who knows the twin flame journey will know exactly what I'm trying to say here. It is a journey of self. It's a journey of self-discovery. It's also a journey that brings you back to God, who we are supposed to all be connected with anyway. So the twin flame journey, when you go through your awakening, when you meet your twin, that is to trigger you and your twin to heal. And it is then becomes individual journeys. It's no longer about each other. It's about your individual journey and how you are healing and growing and transforming and connecting back to the Father again. So I feel this couple definitely have been on their own healing journeys, but this tells me that this couple can also get to the finish line, because we can get to the finish line. I mean, somebody wrote a comment a couple of days ago saying, oh, this is ridiculous. You know, only 1% of twin flames around the world get together in the 3D. And that's not true. There's a higher percentage than that. But the thing you have to know is you're the captain of your own ship. Especially if you're the Divine Feminine, you are steering your own ship. You decide. That's why when people say to me, can we get timings of when this will happen? And I say no, because it's up to the individual. You're on your own individual journey. And the more you focus on your person, when they're returning, what are they doing? I mean, I see some people's comments and they can tell me that they know where their person's been with their karmic, or they've been here for the weekend. They had so many photos on social media. If you're focusing so much on your twin and their karmic, you are not doing your own healing. And that's slowing down your process. So I can't say enough, and I know it's hard. Oh my goodness, it's hard. I mean, I have little emotional breakdowns myself all the time. But you need to release the tears. You need to really release the negativity, because that is what heals your soul even more and allows for your soul to expand and grow. So the twin flame journey, I know it is ultimately a romantic journey, because when you meet, it's romantic, it's sparks fly, it's ultimate, pure, unconditional love. And then when you lose it, it's heartbreak, and then you go into your separation, you go into your individual healing. And yes, it can come right back around to that beautiful, that moment of unconditional love, being together in oneness, and that love and unconditional love and pure love for each other. But first of all, the individual journeys have to be the main focus. And this couple I'm picking up on, they are no different. This is a divinely guided journey for both of them. And this masculine had to learn, he had to learn his lessons. He had to learn how to know the difference between, because just when I'm talking about this, the lust card fell out. I don't think it was meant to come out, but he had to probably learn the difference between lust and love, because I feel like his previous relationship probably was toxic, because he thought he was pouring out his heart and giving love to this person, and maybe they were just saying, well, it's not that for me, it's just a lustful thing for me. And that's why he was too scared to open up to his twin. But he now has to learn the lessons between the two. Cancerian energy definitely could be significant. The universe is pulling this couple back together. So, and Leo is coming through as well. So we did get a lot of Leo in the tarot. So Leo in Cancer, somebody could be Cusper maybe, or just have a lot of that in their chart. Peaceful resolution. There is a peaceful resolution here if you're willing to accept it. A leap of faith. Now, the leap of faith card always comes out because every time your twin reaches out to you, you're taking a leap of faith here, because you don't know whether you're going to get hurt again or not, aren't you? And I mean, I'll be honest, I've been stung a few times. I've been stung a few times by thinking that when they've reached out to me, they're like, oh, maybe that's, you know, in a good place or whatever. But then, no, I've ended up heartbroken again. So, Sagittarius just jumped out on the table. You know, so it's definitely every time your twin reaches out, you do feel like you're taking, and manifestations are coming in. And Scorpio, I definitely feel somebody had Scorpio in their chart as well. So, but this, I feel this masculine is coming in vulnerable, and you're going to know, feminine, you're going to know whether this is true or not, because they're going to say something to you like, so I'm just giving somebody an example. They're going to say to you, I gave my heart to someone before. Somebody who I thought was the one, somebody who I thought loved me as much as I loved them, and they turn around and cheat on me. They slept with someone I knew, something like that. This person is going to tell you the reason why is because the way that they were treated in a previous relationship. So someone could have very creative sparks here. Now, it just means somebody can turn their hobby into a business. So, but also it's about balancing out your energies, like your masculine, feminine energy gets balanced out quicker when you push yourself to do creative things, whether it's writing, journaling, poetry, singing, whatever you do that's creative, that actually helps to balance out your energies. Of course, divine protection is here. So yeah, definitely heart healing going on here. Cupid. And it was funny because when I was out walking the dog, I kept on hearing that song, Cupid, drop. So there's definitely, the angels are working on this love connection as we speak. So we have, and I saw Taurus in here as well. So Taurus, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cancer and Leo are the main signs coming through. We have, I feel like I get Sagittarius in every read. I don't know, it's very, very powerful Sag energy these days. Because for a while it was Capricorn coming out and I was reading out Sagittarius, but divine timing, of course. They're just reminding us divine timing is at work here. And as I always say, we can't rush divine timing. Trust me, I have tried, okay? I've tried and that did not work out well in my favour, let me tell you. So let me get some cards on this couple. Let's see. I think because I'm picking up on the masculine energy, I think it'll probably be about the masculine's energy. just keep on hearing that Adele song. To make you feel my love. Now in those words, I think it's, I know you haven't made your mind up yet. So I don't know if this masculine is going to come in and give you some sort of offer, and then maybe you're going to take some time out to think about it, feminine. Decide if really that is what you want. Something like that. But they want you to know that they love you, regardless. Okay, let's see. I'll know when I've been on an hour because my light will go, my little diffuser will go out in the back. Can I get some cards please for what? Oh, hello. Don't know if you saw that. Just as I knocked the cards, a lovely little orb flew up past my face. Can I get a card please for yes I can. Okay, valiant courage. Now I feel this is the energy the masculine wants to be in or is getting into, because as I said, I felt yeah, I'm going to get my glasses, gives me a quick clean. Yeah, I feel the masculine's definitely either looking for courage right now, because I definitely got this, I saw the strength card a few times, so your masculine could be a Leo or have Leo in their chart. But yeah, valiant courage, take action with passion. Now we saw the Knight of Swords, we saw the Knight of Wands, we saw the King of Wands. There's definitely passionate action about to be taken here by this masculine. He's getting ready. Look, he's, as I say, in my dream, it was like, this guy was kind of like, I'm going to show you all I deserve to be the champion. I'm the strongest, I'm the strongest. And it was weird. I just remember lots of guys kind of grappling and stuff. And it was taking place in a shower, which was the weirdest thing ever. But they were fully clothed, sadly. I mean, they were jokes. But yeah, it was a very PG dream, apart from, you know, men trying to grapple with each other. But yeah, this masculine is coming in here. They're digging deep for the courage. Fellow travellers, support is all around you. So this masculine is really getting encouraged. They, as I say, they have the divine with them. They have Archangel Michael and all the other archangels cheering this person on to actually make that move, step out your comfort zone. I think they want this person to know that they can trust that their feminine's not going to hurt them like their person did. Hold the course, staying focused. So this is definitely probably for both the feminine and the masculine. It's just like, stay the course is something I hear a lot, even in my own intuition, because it's so tempting sometimes. But you know what, you can never really, I mean, it's so tempting to just go, do you know, that's it, I'm done with this whole twin flame malarkey, you know. But then when you actually sit and meditate and pray about it again, it actually makes perfect sense, because my life is 100% better since I met my twin. And how could I ever be sad about that? Like, how could I ever look back and be sad? Yeah, I've had heartbreaks along the way for sure. My nose is tickly. I've had heartbreaks along the way for sure, but I'm so grateful to my twin. I'm so grateful to my person for actually giving me this gift. Because if I hadn't went through this awakening, I would never be who I am now. I would never be here. I wouldn't even be sitting here right now talking to you guys. So, and I mean, I wrote some of my best love stories when I met my twins. I mean, everything, like my creativity went, everything opened up for me. My life changed. I was, you know, no longer stuck in poverty, you know, as a single mother, because my life just started to improve, and I thank my twin for that. So that's the best way I can describe hold the course. Yeah, things might look grim right now, but when you're thankful for everything that your twin flame journey has brought to your life, I mean, as I say, I thank God every morning for my twin flame journey. Despite the heartbreaks, despite the negativity and the betrayal and the rejection, despite all the stalking and, you know, the I mean, anyway, if you're on a twin flame journey, you've probably had very similar experiences. I mean, we've all dealt with the spiritual attacks and the warfare and all the rest of it, but it's sometimes it's easy, but to say, that's it, okay, I'm done with this. But I can honestly say my life when I look back at my life before I met my person, it was the pits. It was just like getting up, dealing with my kids, doing what I had to do work-wise, going to bed. I mean, it was just literally, I was going through the motions. I was always struggling financially. I was always having to take out payday loan to pay bills, and then I would pay the loans off, then I'd be skint again and have to get another payday loan to pay a bill. I mean, my life is a cycle of absolute poo. It really was. So I'm telling you this because I'm telling you all this not because I want people to feel bad for me, because I don't feel bad for me, because I'm now the best version of myself I've ever been in all my life. But that was because I met my twin, and I wouldn't be here now, and I wouldn't be the person I am today without my twin. So yeah, it's easy to say, you know, my twin ruined my life or whatever, because I know a lot of people say that, but I think it just depends. It's perspective, isn't it? Like, you can either let them be the thing that ruins your life, or you can let them be the thing that makes you blossom as a person, and that's just a personal opinion. Release control, something we all need to learn, myself included, because it's very, very difficult to let go of control. And I've said this in other messages as well, especially when you're used to being, I mean, especially when you're a single parent, it's very hard to release control because I've been used to doing everything myself, so you kind of have to know when things are happening. But when you get to the point where you're just surrender to the actual journey, and you say you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, as I said, and I was saying to this someone the other day, I always like the lyric of that Justin Timberlake song, like, yesterday is history and tomorrow is a mystery. And what song is it from? Mirrors, maybe? But whatever song it's from, I love that. I love these lines. Yesterday is history and tomorrow is a mystery. And I love that because that's being in the present. That is being in the now, and that's what we should all be. Surrendering to not knowing what's going to happen. So yeah, yesterday is history and tomorrow is a mystery, and that's a great motto for us all to stand by. So can I get one more, and then I'll get some spirit guidance, or two more. Cleansing waters, purification activates vibrant life force. So this feminine and masculine are both going through this purification process right now, where they're both, you know, the twin flame journey is purification, returning to the Father, returning to our connection with God, but also returning to a childlike state of wonder and just enjoying the simple pleasures of life like the way kids do. I mean, kids just love spinning around in circles and then falling over. And I still love doing that. Do it in a very spacious area. If you're going to be an adult and do that, can I just tell you, and make sure there's plenty of soft places to land. But yeah, just this couple are both going through this healing phase right now, this purification healing phase, and they're really going to come out. See, I've been on an hour. And this basically is going to really help them both in their connection for the future. They've both gone through this cleansing healing phase. Taking shelter, the answers are within. This is all about actually knowing the answer. So people who and again, I'm guilty of this. We tend to look for answers in other places, but really, when we meditate and ask the angels or ask our guides for the questions, we get the answers to what we want to know. And it's sometimes in the most random of ways. You know, it can show up literally, you know, it can show up, no, I mean, it can be like a song, you know, you can ask a question and a song comes on, and when you listen to the lyrics of the song, you go, oh, that's the question I asked my guides yesterday. but they're letting you know it through song or numbers, or it can even be through somebody else. Like, you know, I've had situations where somebody has said something to me and I'm like, you've never said that to me before, but it's generally been like the answer to something I was inquiring about. So so yeah, definitely there's always that kind of notion that when you want answers, you don't need to seek outside of yourself. I mean, I do personal readings for people, obviously, but I would always advise, before coming to me or any reader or seer or anything like that for answers, go within first. Absolutely go within first, because you'll find more answers within yourself than what you will from coming to any of us. So let's see. Can I get... Okay, that's... Okay, you want that one. I want that one. And that one. Okay. I'll read them to you in a second. Any more? Oh, very chatty. Okay. Relaxation. Okay. Right, so this is the energy of the guides are working with this masculine right now. Now, Archangel Raziel is the archangel that works with people to open up to their higher wisdom, knowledge, but also their magic. So it says number 10, so which is also a number of completion, an angel number. So it says Archangel Raziel, wisdom, inspiration, and Akashic records. So this masculine is now opening up to their higher realms of knowledge, their higher wisdom. As I say, this masculine is very much a leader, but they've been spent so long people pleasing. It could be to do with like the way they were brought up as well. You know, it could be a cultural thing. So I love this sensitivity and strength, tapping the force within. Now I love this card because look, you have a feather and you have an anvil. Now this is definitely the way, this is definitely all the way we should be, okay? We've got this strength, but we've also got this beautiful, compassionate, kind, soft centre where we can really be soft and kind and compassionate and sensitive to others, but also strong and valiant like a warrior. And I do believe this masculine is if they're not in this energy yet, they're moving into this energy of having like the strength of the anvil, but they're opening up emotionally like the feather, and I feel they want to come towards their feminine here with this kind of light touch of the feather as well. They don't want to come in too heavy handed like an anvil. So what's the other one that came out? Third, travel and change of location. So this couple could be about to travel. Now as I said, I don't know why I heard Sierra Leone and I thought it was something to do with like being located there or working there or humanitarian or something there. But this couple could be about to travel and do something together, or this could be to say this masculine is actually going to be traveling to move towards their feminine or something if you stay a distance or different parts of the world. Definitely some sort of journey taking place. Now this is a very powerful spirit. Guides are working with this person to open up to their higher self and sacred intuition. And we did get the High Priestess card a lot, so there's definitely a lot of downloads for both of the twins here, both feminine and masculine. There's definitely a lot of downloads coming in here, all this white light. And I love this because we've got lots of Archangel Metatrons, purples, and then the blues of Archangel Michael. So there's a lot of angelic guidance coming in for this couple. Definitely a lot of divine wisdom and knowledge. So relaxation, peaceful pursuits, happier times. This is the energy the masculine wants to be in with their feminine. This is the energy the masculine sees in their future. Like, I just want to, maybe he wants to just lie in a hammock with his beloved, looking up at the stars. I just see something really calming, you know. Yeah, the masculine definitely, I mean, I'm seeing the moon here as well, and that's the way the moon looks right now. So the masculine could be looking up at the moon right now and just thinking, daydreaming about his feminine. But yeah, this masculine sees this feminine as just his happy place. You bring so much peace to this masculine. Yeah, that I do feel that this, I can see you both sitting in one of these hammocks or a nice sort of garden swing out looking up at the stars and the moon together. So connections, partnership, contract, commitments. So this is about, this in business, this is about contracts and partnerships and work, but this is also about actually giving to each other in a committed connection, in a relationship. And I mean, all the green stones here and all the light, that just says it's like healing, very healing. And when those two hands connect, that's like a beautiful healing connection. But I definitely feel like your guides are bringing you both together for this beautiful connection and a very strong commitment with each other. The wisdom of the Magi, mental clarity. So this masculine is definitely going through some sort of spiritual journey right now. Dark night of the soul. We saw the Hanged Man a few times as well. So he's definitely being enlightened and he's getting all this. And the fact the heart's lit up there as well. The heart chakra, especially the higher heart, is our actual connection to God and the divine. So if this masculine's heart was closed off to love because of past hurts, his heart is now fully open, and that is what is connecting him to the wisdom of the Magi and God and the divine. So this masculine's heart is now open to love, but more importantly, it's open to God and the divine and all the wisdom that's coming in for him. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of assistance for this masculine. So I'm going to get a quick love message, and then I'll get some love message cards. Family tree. When I stop shuffling. Family legacy. This is all about basically having family, connecting two families together, building a legacy that's going to be remembered for generation after generation after generation. So this couple, when they come back together, they're going to create some sort of beautiful legacy energy. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So let me see. I forgot I've got my song decks. I've got so many purple decks out here now. There's definitely a lot of purple. So somebody could really like purple. Because there's a lot of purple here. Yeah. Be optimistic. So be optimistic. Overthinking. Try not to overthink too much. This could be the masculine as well, who's overthinking coming towards the feminine, but he definitely has to get some sort of balance back. Oh, and a card just fell on the floor. I don't have a clue where that went. Oh, well. Okay, sorry. I think it might have been pay attention to red flags. So maybe this masculine just wasn't really paying attention to the red flags before. So let me see. True love. If they sent so many cards out there. Patience and true love. I'm just trying to read them all. Divine timing, of course. Redirect your thoughts, which I know is not easy, but do something to distract yourself. Take a leap of faith here. Magnetic connection, difficulties, nothing has gone wrong, keep the door open. I'm just trying to read all, because they sent so many out on the table at once here, so I'm just trying to read them all, and I'll need to pick that one up in a moment. So this is a true love connection without a doubt, but just don't overthink it too much. Stay positive about it, because as I say, this masculine does love the absolute heck out of you, feminine, okay? I just think they were just hurt in the past. Let's do the, can I get a sacred site, please, that this couple could be connected to from past lives? Just one card, please. One card that this couple could both be connected to from past lives. Yeah, definitely, this masculine definitely get wounded warrior energy from them. Feminine, you'll know if this is your person. You'll definitely know if this is your person. You'll know intuitively, because this person isn't, as I say, there's no negativity with this person at all. So there's nothing negative. They're just a people pleaser and trying to please too many people. Apart from his feminine. They were pleased everybody else apart from the one person that they should have been focusing their attention on. But I think that's in the past. Okay, so they gave me two here. So Petra Now, I'll probably not be able to read both of these, it'll take a while. And Borobudur. 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 Let me see where they are. Let me see where they both are. So, let me see. I'll hold them up to the screen so you can have a proper look at them. I'm sorry if I'm saying them wrong. Oh my goodness. Okay. So Borobudur is in Java, Indonesia. And the energy focus from this sacred site is authenticity. So this is all about stepping into being your true authentic self. And I'll see what the past life connection is. So I'll hold it up so you can have a look at the card, see if you identify with anything. There's always so many details on it that somebody could associate with. The past of this card depicts the realm of sorry, I'm just trying to see what that says. Oh, the realms of desire. Sensual desire dwells here. It is represented by the twin erotic Indonesian dancers. All right. So yeah, see these twin dancers down here at the front of the card? This is all to do with desire and being your authentic self. This is all about Buddhism, sexuality, and seen as a distraction from the spiritual quest. Oh, so somebody could have, their desires could have kept them from their spiritual quest in past lives. Interesting. So it says, does your frustrated longing for another person, whether that is someone who does not return your feelings or who is not willing to... Oh, this makes sense. This masculine is not willing to return the feelings to his feminine. I cannot believe the synchronicities here. Wow. I can't believe what they do. That's amazing. Or simply unfocused on the desire to be in a relationship with you. Making the rest of their life seem meaningless. That's exactly what happened. The masculine refused to return the commitment and the love because of past hurt. And then now they feel that they've just spent their time just pleasing everyone else and not themselves, making their life seem meaningless. The Dharma chakra, the wheel of Dharma, power symbol, reminds us of the teachings of the Buddha that enlightens us beyond our desire, hatred, and delusions. Think about the things that you long for the most. Do you desire help, or do you desire to be on your spiritual path? Or merely make yourself unhappy? So this is all about being your authentic self and choosing what makes you happy. Like your spiritual path, or choosing other things over your spiritual path. Now this masculine spiritual path is with his feminine. And I do believe he's chosen a path that makes him unhappy. Yeah, that's interesting. Let's read what the outcome is. So I should really hold up there so you can read it yourself afterwards as well. Save me reading it all to you. But yeah, because I've still got the other card to look at. Yeah, Buddha invites you to awaken. As he did, he never claimed to be a god or a prophet. He was wholly a human being who gained the most profound understanding of life. He realized that every living being has the same basic wish to avoid suffering and just be happy. In our search for happiness, we spend much time and energy chasing after our desires. Buddha asks you if you are fulfilled. If you answer yes, then Buddha congratulates you for realizing that problems arise only when you respond to difficulties with a negative state of mind. If your answer is no, then Buddha congratulates you for being honest and suggests that now is the time to seek the path to happiness. So basically, this masculine chose wrong. He chose a path that made him unhappy by not opening up his emotions to his feminine. So again, that place, so that's in Indonesia, so that could be a place. Now I'll look up where this place is and I'll just get the outcome of it quickly. So let me see, what's the name of this place again? Petra. That rings a bell to me, I don't know why. I'll soon know where it's from. I don't know if it's something I've read about recently or... It's in Jordan. Okay. So it says the energy focus for this card is exploration and the location is in Man, Jordan. So that's interesting. I'll hold it up so you can have a proper look. See if you associate with anything on the card there. That's interesting. So you are greeted by the two winged lions that protect the sacrament of Uza, the goddess, daughter of Allah. She was worshipped in pre-Islamic lore by the Nabasters and the Arabic tribe that suddenly gave up the nomadic ways to come. So this could definitely be a couple who have connections to Arabia as well. Many have questioned what underlay the great change and ponder exactly how it was achieved. So I'll let you have a look at that there. That's the past associations for this couple, okay? Have you been feeling that you're empty and drifting through? So yeah, this is basically, I don't want to bore you by reading it all out because it's, even with my glasses on, I really struggle. I need to get new glasses. But yeah, this is all about someone who's exploring their feelings and why they feel the way they do. Somebody who's eager to learn more about everything going on around them. They're eager for knowledge. So this masculine's definitely in that energy now. So the potential for this couple with this card, as Uza and her sisters, Allah and Maneft, together form a trinity. The triple goddess, excuse me, the triple goddess, maiden, mother, crone, Aluza, known as the strong one, was revived as the goddess of the morning and evening star, Venus. So this is to do with Venus energy as well. The gods and goddesses have been replaced by new ones, and the sun and star deities have been honoured by many different names. The triple goddess too is revered in many forms. Your previous persona is about to change. So this is, yeah, this masculine's going through some sort of powerful change. I'll let you read that there. This masculine's going through some sort of powerful transformation. But there's definitely a lot to do with the Venus element here, and So yeah, both these couples could have connections to Indonesia and Jordan as well in past lives. So that was interesting. I am gonna have to read more of that book separately on my own, just so I can get a good understanding of it. I said this was going to be a shorter video, and no, it's even longer. I do apologise for all of you that have stayed up for this. So I'm getting some cards for this. Okay. First card out. Now, I never picked up on anything like this in the tarot reading, so this could have been something from past lives, or now, this doesn't have to be actual spell work, okay? Because if you read the card, it says magic spells can be words manipulation and things of that manner. So I felt this person was people pleasing everyone, so this could have just been because people were all vying for their attention, people were keeping them stuck in a toxic loop. I mean, there could have been something done to keep this masculine from his feminine, or from committing to their feminine, but I don't really know. But for that to be the first card that flew out the deck there, there's definitely something about the masculine that maybe was holding him back. I certainly didn't get any romantic energies. So hard for me to say I'm sorry. This card always comes out because the masculine is definitely coming in a Page of Cups energy. I will come to you. So the masculine is letting you know at the moment they're going through this healing phase, but they are going to come to you. So if you're the feminine and you're associated with this reading, just know your masculine is going to return to you. They see you as the most beautiful girl in the world. So I do believe this now. There could have been something, there could have definitely been something untoward done here with this masculine. But it might not have been literal spell work. It could just, as I say, I felt like it was an ex. Oh, okay. They're saying the ex that left them feeling completely heartbroken and burdened about opening up romantically. That is why. Because their ex manipulated them and could have been using spell work on them for years. Baby, come back. This person is saying, don't leave me. Yeah, don't leave me, because love really hurts without you. Yeah, this person, they know they didn't do the right thing by you here. But it's because whoever this ex was really done a number on them. Now, they're not with the ex because the ex didn't come through in the tarot. So this is definitely someone whose energy still lingers around them because of the negative impact it had on their life. I want to grow old with you. I mean, come on. Of course they do. They love the heck out of you. They want to grow with you for sure. Something to talk about. So this is all about gossip. But this is also saying this masculine now wants to give all the haters and the naysayers really something to talk about. When will I see you again? So they miss you. They miss you. They do. They miss you and they love you. I honestly feel this person probably goes to sleep they probably go to sleep with a photo of you next to them or something like that, because I just feel that they miss. I do feel this person wants, because earlier I got this person and I saw like the sun coming up and I saw like a bed. So I think this person wants to wake up every morning with you. They definitely want to grow with you. But they now understand this is a higher love. Bring me a higher love. They're done with all this karmic black magic crap, okay? They're done with these people who control them and make them into people pleasers, and so they run about doing everything for everyone else apart from themselves. You're the person that didn't expect anything from them. Yeah, and this card, and this is what I felt. You told this person you loved them, they didn't say it back. But actually when you told them that you loved them, you changed their life. Yeah, I think you made them... I mean, this person could just have been... Yeah, because they're running. this person could just have been so, their karmic ex could have said stuff like love bombed them, you know, oh, I love you, don't leave me, you know, I need you, I love you, and so when you say to them I love you, that could completely scare them, because they're like, well, my last ex said that to me, and then it turned out they were evil biatches. She was an evil biatch who basically put dark magic spells on me, manipulated me. So this masculine was just really scared. Yeah, running. Running again at the bottom. They were really scared to open up to you, feminine, and not because they don't love you, but because they were just genuinely scared because of what happened in their past with this other feminine who was clearly doing something, some sort of jiggery pokery manipulation on them. So I'm sorry that and I feel so embarrassed after reading those cards, because I was reading like I was a 5-year-old. In fact, 5-year-olds could probably read better than me. I will need to get better glasses. I'm a nightmare. But anyway, thank you so much. And again, I'm sorry for a big long reading, but I hope it's been enjoyable, and I'll hopefully be back tomorrow night, and I'm going to definitely try and get another proper past life reading done, because I've had so many different things coming through. I've taken lots of notes, so see where we go tomorrow night. But take care, sending love and light to you all. Namaste.